10-point lead. I was thinking.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Denver's Michael Malone learned the game from his father, who is also an NBA coach. Mike said, quote, "It all started with my father's impact as a mentor. He actually told me not to go into coaching. I should have listened. This is a crazy job." Brian, you buying that?
Not for a minute, Allie. He loves this game too much. Great stuff there. Thank you. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. And for the Nuggets. And for coaches bringing in new systems. Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together. You've got to build it. And guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you've got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
Here's Danley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's blocked. Pass to Greer. Here's O'Neal, covered by Johnson. Here's Archibald. And here's Bryant outside, and he parries his first look.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Drives to the hoop, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, they execute in the half court. It's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Allen Iverson. That's his first personal foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Bryant. Here's Johnson, and it's rejected.
Doing a nice job defensively that time. O'Neal throwing that one in reverse.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Greer. Here's Gilmore. Off target with a jump hook.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From deep, Johnson. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
It's a 9-point spread. Here's Iverson. There's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
So it's Denver now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Anthony grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Shot's good by Iverson. He has 6.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Bryant outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Timeout called, the Warriors. The Warriors trailing. Here's Greer to the inside. Stolen by Bryant. And they're on the run. On up the court. Here's Danley. Pass to Archibald. Clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down low. Here's O'Neal. The shot that time not on target. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Bryant outside. And another three for Denver.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Pass to Danley. Throws it up high. Bryant, no good.
Almost a highlight reel play, but certainly you've got to appreciate the effort there. Almost got it.
Here's Greer. Inside. Tipped. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Here's Danley. And there's the rejection.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
And Denver's shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Bryant, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he gets that one.
Part of shooting a very high percentage like Gilmore is you take shots in close, but you also make tough buckets.
And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back after this word.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And for Golden State, Denver has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And they get it back. Butler, the open look. Cans it with nobody near him. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Pass to Iverson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Inside, it's so hard to match up with the length of O'Neal, which is why he's able to draw fouls more times than not.
And the Warriors making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Timeout called, the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team. Again, fans, let's give it up one more time for your Nuggets ready dance team.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Starks. That one's wide left.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Starks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The floater. Scott can't get it to go. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Turkoglu. Nice D from Sabonis. The Warriors trailing. Here's Scott. Adebayo grabs the board. Cuts off the pass. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Here's Butler. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Chalk up 2 there.
Take a look at how smart Harper is with the ball. Making sure he's setting up his guy, not just moving it around.
Pass to Starks. And here's Butler. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. O'Neal's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Danley. Here's Starks. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Turkoglu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first
because of Hedo Turkoglu's Versatility and size, it's hard to defend him without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
To the wing on the left. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Assisted.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Turco. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Larry Johnson. Grandmama is a dependable forward, excels at scoring in the paint, and doesn't mind thumping and bumping.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Bryant outside. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter. But he's made 0 here in the second period.
And the call over the back.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. To the right side. Here's Harper. Robinson. Stanley grabs a miss. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Archibald. Second chance shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Goes up again. Doesn't go for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And please give a big round of applause for you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Denver had no problems getting going. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. They gave a little of their initial cushion back, but still ended the first quarter with a 7-point lead. Going into the second quarter, they lost a little focus, sacrificed some points, but still finished with a 4-point cushion at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Denver in the lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
And for the Warriors.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
O'Neal.
That one's no good. Denver's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Poke loose. Fast break. Here we go. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he makes a first.
At the line for the Warriors, O'Neal.
So he gets them both. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Bryant outside. Right side Johnson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
At the line for your Nuggets, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
When you watch Kobe Bryant, you see he's got unlimited potential. Just the total package as a scorer.
The Warriors trailing.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Anthony. Basket counts. Anthony's got his second basket on the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the basket is good.
Archibald is just so smart as an offensive player, and what a nice soft touch on that floater.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. It's scooped up. Pass to Iverson. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Danley. Here's Archibald. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Give him 8 points now.
One of the game's better finishers, Dantley can also make plays for others.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Anthony.
Second team foul. At the line for Denver, Kobe Bryant.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. And both free throws good for Bryant.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Bryant, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And stolen by Adebayo.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Butler's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Starks. Here's Bryant inside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Warriors making a switch here.
Okay, everyone, that was your Nuggets Video Dance team. Let's get loud for them once again.
And he's going for the lob. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes.
Here's Harper. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Scott. Back to Sabonis. They swipe it. And they're running. Bryant outside. Unloads. Doesn't go that time.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
From downtown. And they recover it. Pass to Robinson. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. Here's Scott. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
14 foul.
And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Butler. Six to shoot. The Warriors pull it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Butler. 43 seconds left in the third quarter.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Some room here for Anthony. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And the Nuggets making a change here.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Warriors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Iverson. Misses the layup. Here's Archibald. Here's Danley. And again, Denver no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets ahead, up by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Out to Anthony, uncovered, and right on target. That one's good.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
And for the Warriors. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Denver in the lead. Outside Johnson. Pass to Dantley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Anthony.
Dantley forcing the issue. I like seeing him do that. He's really good at getting himself to the line. Not afraid to be physical. Actually embraces physicality.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Harper. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Denver basketball.
Denver is shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Bryant outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Some of the best court vision you've ever seen. Nick Tiny Archibald does it again.
To the middle. Sabonis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Dantley. 5 on the clock. It's on target from the high post.
Not much of a three-point shooter. Dantley would much rather step in, hitting these.
Here's Iverson, covered by Bryant. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Archibald. And here's Bryant outside. And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Golden State calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to. Fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Good on the bucket.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. Danley grabs a miss.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Archibald. Oh, there's the alley.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Here's O'Neal. Denver grabs the miss. Johnson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Bryant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets a floater go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They're very fast, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denial.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Greer.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Sabonis can't hit. It's picked off. Pass to Harper. Back to O'Neal. Now Sabonis. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. They get it back. Here's Johnson. To the paint, over Anthony, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the Warriors making a change here. Scott's checked in.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Archibald. And the layup is good off the glass.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
That one's good for 2.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
So no problem problem for Denver as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence and operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by...
The only way is we keep going. Yeah.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Anthony. Here's Greer. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle. Here's Sampson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play at, especially at home.
Shooting for Golden State.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Here's Iverson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Assisted.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to McGrady. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. No luck on that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Iverson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jamal Wars.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second team.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
It's both from the stripe. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And it's the Bulls' ball.
Golden State.
They trail by 3.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Personal foul.
And the Warriors making a switch here.
Fouls. Substitution for the Warriors.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Sampson. Got a hand on it. Here's Harper. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Shot's good by Red.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Artist Gilmore.
And that one drops for him. And it's the Bulls' ball. It's a 3-point game. Harden into the lane. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Here's Greer. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's McGrady. It's deflected.
Chicago foul. Ralph Sampson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Nixon.
On the court.
To the left wing. Here's Greer. Offensive board. The layup misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Red. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Warriors.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Kenyon Martin. Greg Anthony.
There's 1:34 left in the first. And it's blocked by Martin. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Gilmore. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on the free throw.
Artist Gilmore.
And the second free throw is good. Chicago leading. Outside Walker. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anthony. Oh, that's offensive interference. So it's Chicago now. Left side Walker. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That was a veteran move. Now Walker keeping his options open. I mean, he lets the play develop and just finds the open man.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
The Warriors trailing. Takes it inside.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
To the inside.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
15 foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Warriors, Hal Greer. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Ooh, ripped away. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Here's Anthony. 2 points. That one goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Nixon. And a two-handed jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Walker with a steal. Back to Martin. Pass to Walker. Inside. Just 3 on the clock. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And quarter number
19. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Three-pointer, Harden. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 5 points.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Sampson. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls? Iverson. No good on the 3. Going inside. McGrady, good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Iverson. Here's Robinson. Stolen by Harden. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Mashburn. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by McHale.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Bulls, Tracy McGrady.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Allen Iverson.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
McGrady. Here's Harden. No good on the shot. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Robinson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Glenn Robinson.
Free throw good, Robinson.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Right side, Harden. 6 to shoot. Shoots. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work. Here's Iverson. He has 6. To the inside. Sabonis can't hit.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Iverson. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harper. And here's Sabonis. Here's Iverson. From outside the arc. Mashburn grabs the miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Sabonis. He's off on that one. Hey, great D that time from Graham. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls. Make some noise one more time for your Bulls, kids.
Here's Golden State, trailing by 8. Three-pointer, Anthony. Knocks it down from distance.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Harden fires away from outside. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
From deep. And there's 1:38 left in the first half.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Anthony outside. Golden State with a rebound. Can't get it to fall.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. .103 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Pass to Harper. Now here's Anthony. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good.
For the Warriors.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
46 seconds left in the second. Pass to Red. From behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's blocked by Martin. And here's Harden. There's the triple. Shot's no good. Made 4. He's missed 4 now. Here's Anthony. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him.
Golden State foul. Jermaine O'Neal. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Walker for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
That's the end of the first half with a score. The Bulls 38. The Warriors.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game.
Give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Chicago leading. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Counted. 10 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The finish!
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to Anthony. It's rebounded by McHale. Chicago with the ball.
Warriors foul. Jermaine O'Neal. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Sampson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Iverson. Blocked! Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Warriors, Artis Gilmore.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so here is Chicago. McGrady, good. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Here's Iverson. He has 6. That's tipped. Here's Gilmore. Pass to Iverson. It's tipped. And they get it back. They're running. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Cal Greer.
And the free throw, no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Golden State.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can...
Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And the Warriors making a switch here. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
Iverson can't hit.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Mashburn. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. This Warrior squad is struggling. Here's Iverson. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Sampson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Sabonis. Misses off the left iron.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Right wing. To the left side wing. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Mashburn. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Harper. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind the star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
The Bulls need to...
Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? Walker with it. Here's Mashburn. And a nice finish on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jared Harper. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Outside for Grant. Walker, the open look. And the Bulls get it back. Eden. It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Kenyon Martin.
Outside Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And that one hits the back iron. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution for the Warriors, Jermaine O'Neal, Carmelo Anthony.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Iverson. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Red. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anthony.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he knocks down the first
At
one.
the line for Chicago, Michael Red. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And here are the Warriors now. Three-pointer, Anthony. Pass to Iverson. The 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Team is in the penalty.
That free throw misses.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Here's Gilmore. He's covered by Grant. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Harper. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Down low. Nifty move. Shots good by McHale. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Here's Greer. McGrady grabs a miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Pass to Sampson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago. And he makes both free throws. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. With the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Harden. And it's Harden with the big finish.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head head to the line for two. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. And it's the Bulls with the ball. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by McHale. Harden, deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Mark Eaton.
Here's Gilmore. Shoots from the right block. And he connects with a jumper. And Chicago has possession. They have a 19-point lead.
Warriors foul. Allen Iverson. Third personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Three-pointer, Harden.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Here's Iverson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Harden. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bulls lead by 19. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Outside Harden. And it's Harden again missing. Now the Warriors with it.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for James Harden.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Warriors with the rebound. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Maggette. Here's Sabonis. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Third team foul. At the line for the...
And Sabonis drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
Golden State foul. Byron Scott. First personal foul.
No good on that one.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Mahmoud.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Warriors, Corey.
And so he hits both. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Here's Abdul Rauf. There's the steal. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in.